So, the Tuesday that I was supposed to go to church, I wrapped up this gift. Again, it was my grandbaby's. Um, it was my grandbaby's outfit that I had, and I cherished it, and it was for a girl. I wrapped it up in this little box, and I went to give it to her, but then I was stopped by someone in the church who I dearly loved, and she said to me, "What are you doing?" I said, "God said to give this to her and tell her that she's going to have a baby girl in a year's time." And she said, "Are you crazy? Like, are you crazy? How are you going to do something like that?" To make the story short, I didn't do it. But I felt so bad that I didn't do it. So about 3 months later, something else had happened. And I knew it was going to happen. I'm not going to say what it was because it's more personal. And I told the person, and it came to pass. So God was giving me these revelations. But then God said, "It's time for you to leave the church." Because I truly wasn't happy there. Because things were being done that were not of God. You can't have a pastor sleeping around and then preaching the word of God when they're married. That is not holy. And it says it in 1 Timothy chapter 3. Anyway, I was told to leave the church. So I told the pastor I was leaving the church, that it was my time to be baptized and leave the church. I was called the devil, that I was speaking to the devil, that I would die if I left the church. I wouldn't survive out here, and this was over 20 years ago. That I wasn't going to survive, that the devil was going to consume me and kill me. Um, and then to top it off, no one in the church was allowed to speak to me from then on. They couldn't go to Christian concerts with me, nothing. I was I was like blasphemy. No one would even pick up their numbers anymore.